Wow. Wow. No, that takes you on like a journey.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like I said, exact opposite end of the spectrum, but
Yeah.
still,
Yeah.
completely about the vibe and the rhythm more than anything else.
Yeah.
Like especially one of the things that I really like is that like recurring melodic thing that sounds this is where my music theory starts to fall apart, is knowing the names of the different modes and all that stuff. But that kind of vaguely Middle Eastern, for lack of a better term, kind of sounding like lick that comes back throughout, I think sounds really cool, and it just really helps to, like I said, vibe, right?
Yeah, 100%. I think everything's so like meshed together well that like it's just such like a journey. And like I felt like I was listening to like 10 different songs, but it was only, how long was that? Like 6 minutes?
That was 5 minutes. Yeah, 5.5
minutes. Yeah, I felt like I was like wow, that was great. But like also to change it a little bit, like I don't know, you can never like underestimate like a really great metal drummer, and like that's exactly what this guy was. Like you can never underestimate them. Like that was great.
Yeah, especially that like Vinnie Paul like really clicky kick. Supposedly, I've never tried it because I'm not a drummer, but supposedly one of the ways to get that like really clicky sounding kick drum is actually to glue quarters to your drum head, right where the beater hits the drum head, and that's how you get that like really clicky sound. I've also this is hilarious, you'll love this, but it was a I forget who it was, but I was reading somebody talking about the production on an album, and they were like, yeah, we wanted that really clicky sounding kick drum, so they actually lined up samples of a typewriter along with all of the beats of the kick drum just to give it that really clicky sound. It's so funny to me, but I mean, hey, if it works, right?
Yeah, no, that's like it's a little different, but on my record that I just recorded in Nashville, and like we did all the drums ourselves. Like we kicked like boxes and like banged on the wall, like all that. Like we didn't use like an actual drum, so it was like, I don't know, I love that like organic stuff that's like non-traditional, you know what I mean? That's sick.
Just
awesome.
Percussive imitation drum samples, essentially. Yeah. I've had a lot of fun with that too, actually, because I have a song that I released a couple years ago that I actually took the sound of a bubble popping and I pitched that around to use as like toms in a drum fill.
Really?
Yeah, it was
that's sick.
Super fun.
I'll have to listen to that one. That is really cool. Yeah, message me what that is. I'll have to listen to it.
Oh yeah, for sure. And yeah,
that was sick. Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, I have fun listening to this kind of metal just because it is all about aggression and feeling, and you know it's just the best thing to get really cathartic with. You know what I mean?
100%. Are you like a mosher too?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. This is like the type of shit. Yeah. Awesome. So this is a little similar. Yeah.
All right. What's our next one gonna be?
Yeah. So I have a band called Indigo North. I think they're out of Boston as well as like my area. And this is called Focus. I'd say like pop punk. I love the vibe of it. I saw them live a few years ago, like 3 years ago now. Wow. Before the pandemic. And they're amazing. I'm so excited for you to listen to this.